So this is a reaction video to 5 Stupid Things About Ayn Rand by YouTube user Steve Shives. Let's play this awful video.
Hey, here are 5 stupid things I've noticed about Ayn Rand. Yeah, I still feel like shit, but I wouldn't have missed this one for anything. She was a piss-poor writer. Rand's detractors, among whose number I am proud to count myself, spend so much time attacking her infantile, self-indulgent philosophy that we sometimes forget to mention what a shitty fucking writer she was, with her duller-than-dirt prose and her ventriloquist dummy characters. John Rogers, writing on his blog Kung Fu Monkey in 2009.
Good name to try. Kung Fu Monkey. Doesn't sound like a 5-year-old username or anything.
The Lord of the Rings.
This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
One is a childish fantasy that often engenders a lifelong obsession with its unbelievable heroes, leading to an emotionally stunted, socially crippled adulthood unable to deal with the real world. The other, of course, involves orcs. So, about that infantile, self-indulgent philosophy. The biggest problem with Ayn Rand's philosophy is that she presents it in her novels in this fictional world that she has created explicitly for the purpose of showcasing that philosophy.
Which is what a book is. Any book, really.
To apply it to the real world, it fairly quickly becomes obvious for what it actually is, which is an apology for narcissism. Rand believed that society reduced down to the individual, and that the individual's participation in society should never be compulsory. It should always be voluntary.
That's such a terrible thing to ask.
That's not really how society
Man,
works.
your participation in life should be voluntary.
I knew who he voted for. I mean, really, either of the two.
What you do affects other people. There's no getting around that. Plus, without society, an individual is powerless. And in the absence of society, sacrosanct Randian concepts like private property rights have no meaning whatsoever. There's just no such thing as a true, absolute Randian individualist. Some people need less help than others to get where they're going. Some people need more. But whoever you are,
you don't know
you help yourself.
In your business, in your education, in your personal life, you did not get there all by yourself.
Oh my God! You didn't build that.
Not like that, but that is life. She glorified the wealthy and demonized the poor. In this world, there are lazy, mediocre successes, and there are brilliant.
That's not what she said.
She did. Why is that? Hello, crony capitalism, which doesn't deserve to be called capitalism.
Yeah, it's not.
The best and the smartest and the hardest working.
He's not talking about laissez-faire
and
capitalism.
achieve success. And if you didn't achieve success, well, that was only because you lacked the natural gifts or the work ethic of the most successful people.
Yes.
And woe be to you in Ayn Rand's world if, as someone who wasn't so financially successful, you ever asked for or accepted help from society.
No, there's nothing.
You don't get to believe you're entitled to it.
Yeah, unless you are willing to help yourself in the first place, or to get off your ass in the first place.
Someone can help you. There's nothing wrong with helping people, but you can't just say that because you need something, other people have to give it to you.
Especially if you haven't tried to get it for yourself initially.
As I said in the last bit, that Randian concept, that ideal individualism is impossible in addition to being inhumane and contemptible, but it gets even better when you know something else about Ayn Rand. She took Social Security and Medicare.
Yeah, because she earned it and she needed for her whole life. She taxes.
Defended her by saying that she spoke out in favor at one point of accepting Social Security and Medicare benefits because you're really just getting your own money back. And I mean, what could it benefit society if you're taxed and had this money stolen from you and then you don't take it back for yourself? I mean, what happens to the money then? Does it go to help other poor people? Fuck that. And they also say that she didn't wind up taking that much of a Social Security or Medicare benefit after all. Rand's defenders also point out how difficult it is to actually opt out of taking Social Security and Medicare benefits, and maybe we should just, cut her some slack. Although I do know that her fellow libertarian leading ladies, Rose Wilder Lane and Isabel Patterson, somehow managed to opt out of taking Social Security and Medicare in their lifetime. Wonder why that was.
I'm pretty sure he's probably never even read Atlas
Shrugged.
Shrugged.
Rand ultimately took Social Security and Medicare was that she needed some help with her medical bills because she developed lung cancer after decades of smoking. One of the reasons why she smoked for so long is that she considered the scientific evidence demonstrating a link between smoking and cancer to be a hoax.
Right, so she made a decision for herself, and so now you're, making fun of her because she made that decision to smoke. She knew what she was doing.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can make stupid YouTube videos about people you haven't even read.
What it's like for Diane Rehm every day. Anyway, Ayn Rand. I've long held that Ayn Rand is a perfectly fine place to pass through, but a really, really bad place to end up. I mean, if you are that bookish 14-year-old that John Rogers mentioned in that quote I read in the first bit, and you open up a copy of Atlas Shrugged or The Virtue of Selfishness, and you read it and you go, oh, hey, this makes sense. You can be forgiven. I mean, at least you're reading and thinking, and you're 14. What the fuck do you know about anything? But if 10 years go by, and now you're still reading Atlas Shrugged, and you're still saying, this makes sense, odds are you're not nearly as thoughtful and intelligent and well-read as you think you are. And you're probably also an insufferable prick. Look, I'm not a libertarian, but I'm not saying that there isn't a legitimate philosophical and academic foundation for
I must be.
I'm just saying, Ayn Rand ain't a part of it. The hardest part is only picking 5. Catch you next time.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
I think he wants a cookie. He wants a cookie.
Oh, God.
That was really bad. Oh, I'm an insufferable prick because I believe in
logic and
selfishness.
reason.
I believe in rational selfishness. I believe in doing things for myself, so I'm a bad person. Oh,
I don't understand how this man,
Q,
really?
I Get a Kick Out of You by Frank Sinatra. Please, because this is, wow, good job. Congratulations on your philosophy, shunning Ayn Rand's philosophy.
We shouldn't do things voluntarily. Being an individual is bad. Oh,
you can't escape society.
I guess he likes America the way it is now.
The individual would not be able to survive without society.
What was it I said earlier? The ignorance abounds.
Ignorance abounds. Oh. So fun. We should just watch more stupid videos.
Right now?
No, I can't deal with it.
Because we already watched the Daily Show.
I don't know if I'm crying because I'm trying not to laugh, or if I'm just, if I'm, I'm crying internally.
Okay, have fun with that.
I won't.
Those are Ellie's boobs, by the way, which she just had to lean up to show me. No, yoga pose stretching. Mine are down here, which I'm very ably hiding because you don't need.
That's why my hands are here.
Okay, so I think we're done
for now.
Yeah. Bye.